Well, hey guys, I'm back. Joseph here. Today, we're gonna be doing a review of the FineVu GX33 dashcam, a new dashcam that we're bringing to North America. I want to do a special shout out to Ryan from our license plate readability test video that we did a couple of weeks back, who said that it was the most useful dashcam video ever? If you got something to say, be sure to comment that in the comments below, and you might get featured next. If you have been following our channel since the very beginning, you would know that the very first dashcam brand that we introduced to the market was a FineVu. Today, FineVu is one of the leading providers of GPS navigation and dashcams in Korea. And they're making a return back in BlackboxMyCar and bringing new dashcams, starting with the Full HD dual channel FineVu GX33 dashcam. Sony Exmor R Starvis, Smart Time Lapse, FineVu Wi-Fi App, HDR, ADAS, Installation Angle Guide, Format Free, Auto Night Vision, Beat Camera Alert, Battery Discharge Protection, and High Temperature Protection. Here's our first impression of the FineVu GX33. It actually sounds a lot like the ThinkWare F200 Pro or the BlackView DR590X. 1080p Full HD recording, Wi-Fi app, external GPS, parking mode, night vision, check. You're gonna get your GX33 dashcam. Inside, you're also gonna get your rear camera cable, your front mount, your standard installation guides, an external GPS unit, your standard hardwiring kit, your cable clips, and your adhesives for everything you need, a 32 gig Samsung Pro Endurance SD card. So the FineVu GX33 is a non-screen dashcam, which means that if you want to review your videos, you're either going to need to use the FineVu smartphone app or the desktop viewer that you download directly from FineVu. From a size standpoint, we wanted to compare it to the ThinkWare F200 Pro. So from what you can see, it is relatively larger compared to the ThinkWare. However, it does sit comfortably in front of your rear view mirror. The GX33, it's kind of like a chocolate bar. It's all black finish for everything, including the rim of the lens itself. So the lens and the built-in microphone are on the front of the camera. Now on the back side, you get your volume, the manual recording button, and the Wi-Fi button. Now on the side of the camera, you've got your smart SD lock. To take the micro SD card out, you're gonna need to slide the lock over, and this inherently turns the power off the dashcam. The reason why FineVu did this is to prevent the removal of the memory card while the dashcam is still on. So the rear camera, size-wise, is a tad smaller than the BlackView and ThinkWare rear cameras, and it can be angled up and down as needed, which makes it easy to orient. So the FineVu GX33 is based on the all-winner V536 processor, but the V536 is one of their higher performance processors, and it supports WDR, noise reduction, and other image enhancement algorithms. The GX33 records in Full HD both in the front and in the rear. So this isn't going to be as sharp as 4K or 2K, but for a Full HD dashcam, the video quality, it's actually pretty decent. 132-degree field of view lets you see multiple lanes, giving you plenty of side visibility without the warped fishbowl effect. The GX33 front camera comes fitted with a 2.1 megapixel Sony Starvis image sensor, which provides attractive, full-color video even on a dark night. The Auto Night Vision feature further enhances video quality by auto-tuning the brightness and clarity depending on the environment you're in, such as at night, in underground parking lots, tunnels, and even during very bright daylight. And you're gonna get 4 parking mode recording options with the GX33. Motion and impact detection with buffered recording 5 seconds before and 15 seconds after, 15 frames per second, smart time lapse, and power saving. So with smart time lapse parking recording, the dashcam reduces the recording at 5 frames per second to conserve energy. In the event of an incident, the camera will switch back to 30 frames per second recording. This way, you won't miss any important details due to a low recording frame rate. Now, one important thing to note, Smart Time-Lapse is not just for parking mode, it's also available in normal driving. Smart Time-Lapse driving mode records at 10 frames per second and gets bumped up to 30 frames per second in the event of an impact. So by doing so, you can save more than 5 times more video before looping kicks in. Power saving parking mode is another parking mode option. It utilizes FineVu's advanced power consumption technology to keep the GX33's power usage at 0.15 watts. That's less than 5% the regular parking mode power consumption, but you get 27 times longer standby runtime. That's amazing! According to FineVu, the GX33 can remain on standby in power-saving parking mode for as long as 30 days. The actual runtime will depend on where you're parked and the activities and incidents around your car when it's parked. The GX33 also comes with a feature called AI Damage Detection 2.0. So say your car was hit while parked. When you return to your car and turn the ignition on, the GX33 will alert you of any impacts that were detected in parking mode, and the FineVu Wi-Fi app will show which area was likely hit. So here it is, the FineVu Wi-Fi app. You can download this on the iOS and Android store. It's not necessary to have this app on while you're driving around, just so you know. But if you need to change any of your settings, update your firmware, download videos from your microSD card, you're gonna need to connect the app to your dash cam. And because there is no LCD view screen on the camera itself, you're gonna need to use the app for a live view of the camera. Before you connect the GX33 to your smartphone, you're gonna need to make sure Wi-Fi is switched on your smartphone as well as the camera, which you can do so using the Wi-Fi button on the backside. Look for the FineVu network name. It's gonna begin with FineVu_GX33_, and the initial password is 1 through 8. Let's check out live streaming. Tap on the live stream pane on the app's main screen. This is what the dashcam sees right now. Tap on the front button on the lower left corner of the screen and switch between the front and rear camera live view. The button in the middle is the installation angle. Now what it does is that it helps you adjust the angle of your dashcam for the best recording angle. So let's go back to the main screen and check out all the different setting changes that you can do on the app. So you got your mic, sound, time settings, environment, memory, record, ADAS and safe driving, power, and dashcam reset. So back on the main screen, you're also gonna see the event summary function. What this gives you is basically a summary of all the events captured during a time period. So GX33 does come with a couple of safety features, including ADAS, speed camera alerts, and driving rest guide. You gotta enable all of these with the FineVu external GPS that does come out of the box. ADAS supports functions like front vehicle motion detection and lane departure warning alert. For example, when you're stopped at an intersection or in traffic, the front vehicle motion detection can inform you that the car in front of you has started to move. The speed camera alert function provides in-voice guidance of 7 types of camera information. Another safety feature FineVu offers is the driving rest guide. What it does is it keeps tracks of your driving time and distance and sends you reminders of when you need to take a break from driving. Here's what you're gonna need. You're basically gonna need everything inside the box itself. We also recommend getting the BlackboxMyCar installation kit because there's a bunch of things in here that's gonna really help you with your installation. Now, FineVu uses a 3-wire hardwiring cable. So when running the power cord to the fuse panel, you're gonna need to find a suitable ignition-based fuse, a constant fuse, and a good ground bolt. FineVu does have a 12-volt power cable that you can purchase separately, and that's gonna allow for a simple plug-and-play solution using your car's cigarette lighter socket. But do keep in mind that you won't be able to use the dashcam's parking mode feature with this setup. Now say you want parking mode, but you absolutely don't want to hardwire your dashcam, well, we've got another solution for you. It's called using a dashcam battery pack like the BlackboxMyCar PowerCell 8. Playback videos, create screenshots, and update firmware directly using the FineVu Player. But one thing to keep in mind is that a lot of the settings still need to be done via the FineVu Wi-Fi app. So FineVu offers 3 features that protect your footage, the dash cam, and your vehicle. The first one is Format Free 2.0, which maximizes the efficiency, lifespan, and stability of your microSD card by recording data evenly. Next up is high temperature protection. When ambient air temperature exceeds a certain level, the GX33 will automatically shut down to prevent overheating. One thing to note is that the GX33 has a higher heat tolerance than the ThinkWare F200 Pro and the BlackBvue DR590X. Then there's battery discharge prevention, which is designed to protect your car battery. When the car battery voltage falls below a preset voltage, the dash cam will automatically shut down to protect the battery. This feature works on both non-electric and hybrid vehicles. So that was a review on the FineVu GX33 dashcam. Overall, really solid build quality. I like it. I also really like the innovative safety features that FineVu is bringing to the GX33, including that smart time-lapse mode that really extends the time-lapse parking mode that you're gonna get. The GX33 is now available on the BlackboxMyCar website. For everything that you need coming right out of the box, the FineVu GX33 has it. Be sure to use exclusive YouTube code BBNCTube to take 5% off the GX33. FineVu is so confident in the GX33 that they're offering a 3-year limited warranty.